Hi, my name is Charlee Hintz, and the company that I was assigned to in this backpack simulation was East West. Ultimately, I got a score of 52%. I was actually quite satisfied and happy with that just because my account balance was still in, a positive situation. I mean, in comparison to ML Backpacks, the score of getting 86%, yeah, it doesn't look great, but ML Backpacks from the very beginning was super consistent with their price placement product. They knew who they wanted to target and they never kind of steered from that. Also, their advertising costs were super low from the very beginning. And ultimately, that's why their return on marketing is so high. I mean, they did truly really well in this simulation. Alpine High, negative $133,000 in their account. That's obviously, they have some serious financial troubles. But the reason why is because in their very first turn, they had like a whopping advertising cost of $95,000. And as far as, university students go, that's not necessarily the way that you want to go. I don't know if maybe he was just confused or just made an error, but I mean, they still did sell quite a bit, well, way more of the units than I did. But ultimately, having that negative profit and negative account balance at the end of the day is what really matters. As far as Kev Gear goes, his market share is at a low of 7%, and again, they're both in the negative here. He didn't actually join until turn 5, which could have been his downfall because it's a little bit difficult to navigate, and jumping in at turn 5 and trying to, get your revenues up there, that was probably why he did so poorly as far as market share goes, and the negative, 62% on return on marketing. Troy Taylor actually did quite well throughout the entire simulation. I think his downfall was he decided that he would make his backpack price, and I think he was kind of panicking towards the end there, and he went and he upped his backpack to $85. Now, his target was school children, and school children typically pay $24 for a backpack, so that's kind of probably what got him into his deficit here, and the, overall customer satisfaction of 26%. So, it's kind of a bit of comparison between them. Now, ML Backpacks, I'll get a little bit more into what I did there and how I was trying to compare myself to them a little bit later. But the target market that I originally chose was urban commuters. The reason why I did urban commuters because there was a couple other people that were doing urban commuters. I think I only did that for the one turn, and then my next turn I was influenced by ML Backpacks because they were doing quite well with the target luxury trendsetters, and that's when I turned to them. And I was trying to kind of backpack off of what they were doing right. Ultimately, after my turn 5, when I finally got my own voice in the simulation, I decided to go ahead and target outdoor enthusiasts. Reason why they do have a high growth rate, and I mean not as high as some other targets, and their market size is in the thousands. Plus, I was the only person targeting them, so I thought that would give me a bit of an advantage. No one else liked my backpack and none of the other targets. And the reason why is because the capacity and the waterproofing that the outdoor enthusiasts wants and is looking for isn't quite something that anybody else is looking for. So they're a bit of a niche market, I guess you would say. So I changed my my straps and my features quite a few times because I wasn't sure how to navigate it at first, but then I was trying to obviously please my target segment, my target market, sorry. And that's why I had the waterproofing and the water bottle added. And where I kind of veered off here is I added a solar device and a designer tag at one point, and that really raised my production costs. And then I would kind of play with the straps back and forth, and the reason why I was trying to make my net profit higher. And the straps have, I mean, it's minimal costs, but I basically was really just trying to get my features to what my consumer wanted. And playing with the straps back and forth between $3 and $8 and then $12 was kind of helping me gain that net profit while also pleasing my consumer. It did work out for me. I mean, in